with Mr. Dykstra.
Oh, well, thank you. Sue, wouldn't mind asking you another question. One of the difficulties that we had from 2006 to 2011 was garnering enough support for our justice legislation and moving it forward. And while I think you've done a pretty good job over the past number of weeks during this election talk about justice issues, I have not heard from your leader or your party specifically what your platform is with respect to justice legislation.
Well, I think we can start right with Bill C-51 and talk about justice there. We're going to be standing by Canadians who are going to be wrongly accused unless they are proven guilty. And I think Thomas Mulcair has absolutely said that he was going to go by our social justice system and our rights to civil liberties, and he is making a platform on that. So with your legislation on the Bill C-51 and ramming that through and identifying people as terrorists when they're not, especially maybe even First Natives, Indigenous people who will be there, and women and protesters.
Sue, you haven't responded to the question. If the Democratic Party has been the official opposition for the last 4 years, and there isn't one piece of justice legislation that your party supported, I'm just asking you, when it comes to justice legislation, when it comes to the courts, when it comes to serious crimes, you've talked about rolling back minimum mandatory sentencing. You've talked about spending more money on assisting criminals versus trying to engage and assist victims. I just want to get a clear understanding how the New Democratic Party is going to implement 3 or 4 or 5 pieces of justice legislation that you could suggest here tonight that they would do.
I don't know that I can honestly answer that, Rick. I'm very new at this, as you well know, but I'd like to throw back Saleh's question to you. And you're talking about getting tough on crime and getting tough and looking after victims. You're not looking after the victims. You're not looking after victims when you know that there's over 1,100 women that have been murdered and are missing. So what are you doing about that?
In every single one of those cases, there have been arrests made. There are ongoing investigations.
You can take a minute and take that one back if you want.
10 seconds here. 10 seconds. The number of there are local, whether it be local police or OPP or provincial police across the country or the RCMP, they have made arrests and have laid charges in a number of cases. Yes, are there too many cases? Yes, there are. Should there be more arrests? Should there be more convictions? I completely 100% agree with you on that. And that's where the effort needs to be, not in another inquiry.
Thank you very much.